They called him Brooksie, the man who always had the story. If something was brewing inside Madison Square Garden, a trade, a feud, a secret whisper in the dressing room, chances were Larry Brooks already had it written down in that weathered notebook he carried everywhere. One hand in his pocket, poker-faced, he'd walk the press level like a detective. Who knew the ending long before the rest of the world caught up? For nearly 4 decades, Larry Brooks wasn't just a hockey writer, he was the pulse of New York hockey. The Rangers, the Devils, the Islanders, their stories came to life through his words, his wit, and his relentless pursuit of truth. When he wrote, fans listened. Players respected him. Executives feared him. And readers, they waited, hungry for his next headline. On Thursday morning, that voice went silent. Larry Brooks, the Hall of Fame journalist who defined the New York Post's hockey coverage, passed away after a brief battle with cancer. He was 7'5". Brooks leaves behind his son Jordan, daughter-in-law Joanna, and 2 beloved grandchildren, Scott 14 and Reese 12. His wife Janice, whom he often called his anchor, passed in 2020, and now they're together again. He was a Hall of Famer in every sense, said Dave Maloney, Rangers broadcaster and former defenseman. He always found his way to the crease, took the hits, broke his jaw, but still got the goal. That wasn't just metaphor. Brooks was a Hall of Famer officially inducted in 2018 with the Elmer Ferguson Memorial Award from the Hockey Hall of Fame, but long before the honors, he earned his legend the old-fashioned way by showing up. By knowing more and by never backing down, his pen could sting, but it could also heal. Even James Dolan, executive chairman of MSG Sports, admitted Brooks was one of the few who dared to tell him the unfiltered truth. He never sugarcoated it, Dolan said, and I'll miss that more than anything. Brooks' fiery battles with coach John Tortorella are still hockey folklore, 2 giants clashing for control of the story. Yet even that rivalry ended in respect. Tortorella called him just this week to check in, a gesture that deeply moved the veteran writer in his final days. He wasn't just a journalist, he was an advocate. He pushed tirelessly for the Rangers to retire Brad Parks' jersey. And it was Brooks who christened Henrik Lundqvist with the nickname King Henrik. His fingerprints are everywhere in hockey history, beyond the rink. Brooks' career spanned decades of storytelling, from breaking the shocking Tom Seaver trade live on radio to serving as the Devils' vice president of communications. His curiosity, integrity, and sheer love for the game never faded. Even in his later years, he was mentoring the next generation, teaching them to know the rulebook before they pick up the pen. Larry was the best hockey writer of the past 50 years, said longtime friend and colleague Mark Everson. He said he was lucky to work for the Post, but truth is, the Post was lucky to have him. His columns crackled until the end, sharp as ever, fearless as always. And somewhere up there, you can almost picture him now, notebook in hand, leaning against the boards, watching another game unfold with that same knowing half-dash smile. Rest easy, Brooksie. You always had the story. This time, the story is yours.